Hey everybody, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it is Monday the 26th. It's Wayne's birthday today. Many happy returns. It's a beautiful sunny day in Toronto. Finally, we're getting warm weather. I am available. I'm working all weekend through the weekend. One of the things I wanted to talk about was today, not only being Wayne's birthday, is the new moon in Gemini. Now remember, Jupiter's here. I've spoken about this. Jupiter is Sagittarius and it's expansive energy. So it's important to try to keep yourself high vibrated. I've spoken to a lot of Aries, and it's interesting. I ran into one of the gals in the building who's Aries, and she was deep in thought, worried. And I said to her, I knew she was Aries, and I said, that's Saturn. And she said, oh my God, building supplies have become so expensive, and it's really heightened. There is a gouging happening in society, and I mean, there's many factors to do with this. It's not just the Trump tariff and or Carney. It is many things. It is companies, to me, have taken advantage. They've looked at, well, our top profit, structure and margin is lessened, so we're going to gouge. This won't be a cool thing in the long run. In the long run, they'll see revolt because, as I said, we have Pluto and Aquarius. Pluto and Aquarius, people are going to rebel, and there is revolution. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts. The globalist, focus on this is what we're going to do. It won't work. It'll look as though it's working, and then it will snap. And it's not going to be a battle between Trump and the world or anybody and anybody. It is going to be the common person. People are just not going to tolerate it. And that will come about later. That won't happen yet, but it'll really start to unravel and unfold. Other than that, as I said, we're in this midstream, middle of spring, really, because it's not summer yet. We're not summer until a month from now. But the weather in Canada here, anyway, Toronto has been very tough getting warm. And last week they had to put the heat back on, and we were all using heaters prior to that. So it's been kind of up and down. Everybody I know with cottages is they've gone up, they went to open, and then they said, God, it's too cold up here. So we'll see things flip back and forth. And, like I said, the energy through the course of the next couple of weeks now, we're going to move into that full moon in Jupiter. And at that time, it will have already moved. It will have predominantly, I think it'll have moved because it moves around the 9th, 10th. I can't remember when the full moon in Sag is, but it will have moved. And if it hasn't, it's in the midst of it. And it will move into Cancer sign where it's exalted and very, very happy. And this is a really powerful energy across the board. It will also enlighten things in Canada and America being Cancer signs. So it's pretty powerful all around. The other thing I wanted to mention before I end this is the fact, as I said, that I am available, and I am offering the half hour again. I didn't really want to get too much into that because it takes more than a half hour to really do a proper reading. But sometimes people want to just spend, the $50 just to do a little touch up because they're sort of concerned about certain scenarios, and that's all they really want to get into. They don't want to get into a full, this could happen, this is there, this is a potential. So anyway, just wanted to include that. But anyway, like I said, I am available, so give me a ding if you're interested. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. And you heard it here first. Cheers.